someone thought a good idea was to have invisible answers? Was that a glitch? Was that an accident, or is that right? Wow. I mean, what is the highest level in words on stream? Okay, I'm gonna look it up. Words on stream world record. Level 10k? Yeah, right. As if. Thanks very much, Leo. Right, let's see this nonsense.
Stop when default tells you to stop. When default's like, stop. No more words. Then you fucking stop. Here we go. Play slowly. Yeah, play slowly. But not like slowly enough to lose, but like play slowly. As soon as we pass, stop.
Level 9,925. Surely, if you get to this point, you're doing anagram solvers, right?
All right, chill.
What?
We're in emote only. Give me those emotes. Let me see them emotes. Let me see them all. Friend, thank you. Oh, here we go. 10,000. We're at level 10,000. This is. Words on stream.
I mean, I don't know why. With all
two more. Come on.
I don't necessarily get
one more
in this instance.
The
streamer would get that excited.
It's level 10,000. Oh my god, 10,000.
I had no idea desktop audio was on. Uh-oh. My bad. Sorry about that. Anyway, what I was saying was, with all due respect to the art form, I don't see why, in this instance, the streamer would get that excited. Because they're not like doing it. They're watching people do it. Maybe that's unfair of me to say. But like, it didn't look like there was a lot of effort. It was just like, boop, 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 boop. Like, I don't know how many people were there. Yeah, I mean, it's, well, I don't know. Like, but also like the whole like words on stream was part of their stream layout, so maybe like that's a thing they do. Like maybe they're just a words on stream streamer, and that's the thing. I mean, but like when you look at it, like, so obviously the amount of players is filled. But then the scroll thing that shows you like how far you can drag down to see like the other, like the amount of people that contributed is crazy long by the looks of it. But anyway, very cool. Well done. 20 was very good for us. I'm happy with that. I'll take a 20. With a hey nonny nonny. Okay, right, well, with that in mind, then, let's put this away. It was amazing, Illyrial. It was amazing. All right. I can show you very quickly. I did show it a bit yesterday, but it will not take long at all. Bum, 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 bum. So I just need to do a thing or two. Right, so let's take... Oh, nice, 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 nice. So I do have a video that's rendering. It's nearly done. I had rather hoped it would have been finished in time, but that's okay. We've got the game. Yeah, we just committed full. Committed 100%. Right. So if I go here, let me just find the FF8 stuff. Okay. So very quick, and then we'll crack on. Oh, I already... I got copyright struck already for yesterday for Memories of Light Waves. In fact, 10.2 is just like copyright the video game. Okay, so... Oh, this looks like it's buffering. Nice. You must tell me what you think of it, Leo. Right, yeah. I think I've got just too many things happening on the PC right now, and it's not happy about it. Which is fair enough. Okay, here we go. Right. So this is probably the one. Yeah, it's buffering quite a lot. I mean, yeah, tactics looks really good. Ooh, yeah, I mean... PC is not handling it well. How much is left of this? Still 10 minutes. All right. So here we go. Oh, this is the one where we got the phase 2. So yeah, triple zombie. Oh, I think I just need to like close. Yeah. I'm just asking too much of the computer to render the video and stream and watch the VOD at native resolution. Oh no. But the voice acting has been so strong in Final Fantasy of late. So anyway, yeah, so we committed to triple zombie, waited, so then killed the Jedi, got to the Forbidden. So it took about 3 hours to get that done, and then... Hopefully this will load. It only took 20 minutes to beat Ultimecia. It was second try. So we went in, we got maelstromed right off the bat. So she took us down. Construct Worker 8. Okay, that sounds like an absolute pleasure. Oh man, oh, I'm just asking too much. I feel bad. Oh, it's a great face. Doesn't look compromising at all. No problem there. Oh yeah, it's just so much to ask. The PC that couldn't. So yeah, so we set up for Ultimecia, all 3 characters in crit. Then the strat was to kill Squall so that we had a higher crisis level for Selphie. Renault at 1 HP has got a high crisis level, so it makes her more likely to use Invincible Moon, and it means Selphie will get an easier job of getting to the end. So my ATB was pretty bad at the start, so I could have killed, potentially I could have killed Squall with Selphie, used Limit with Renoa, but I really wanted to like Squall Suicide and then go into Invincible Moon and then into the end while Invincible Moon was going off. I felt that was the right decision. But unfortunately, Ultimecia was able to get a turn in, and then we just smoked it from there. But yeah, I really don't think this is going to play with everything loading right now. Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. Oh, this was the second one then. Okay, the first one was like here. So yeah, we got taken down once, and then we got the end. We got through all the phases. It was all great and wonderful. Then we did have the oh no moment where instead of getting Invincible Moon, we got Angelo Cannon, but was able to stay invincible for long enough. Final phase went okay, and then it was basically just damaging limits, Angelo Cannon and stuff to get through the final phase. I'll put it on later. It's just buffering like mad because, or I assume because of all the things that I've got running right now. Right. Boop. Dum 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 ba da 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 dum. Okay, so game should now be FF10.2. Yeah, like I said, because I haven't got 10.2 already set up on my thing, it goes to 10 automatically. Okay, cool. Right, I think we're good to go. Yep. Okay, yep. All right, I think we're ready. Oh, no. That's the current timer. We're doing it in multiple segments, Asian Sensation. So